going? G'day, how's things going? You with comedian David Boyle? I've quit alcohol. So I'm in New Zealand, caught the flight here last night. It was fucking delayed. We got on the plane. And then got taken off after we'd been on board for like fucking half an hour already. Got taken off, delayed an hour, and then put back on. So I've had no fucking sleep again for like another 24 hours. Well, I've had 3 hours sleep, so that's it. So I'm in New Zealand visiting my nana. I've been here heaps of times. But what I probably didn't appreciate so much previously is how much where my nana lives is the fucking ghetto. It's West Auckland and it is the fucking ghetto. And I tell you what, it's made me respect like Indians more and like Pakistanis and Iranians, because it doesn't matter how dodgy and ghetto the suburb is, an Indian will move there and open up a shop. 100%. Not even a good shop either, like a milk bar that only sells newspapers and garam masala. That's it. That's the whole store. Like, it's not even to turn a profit. They will move to the most drug-addicted, violent place on earth and open a little corner store. You got to respect that. Yeah, West Auckland is a mix of Indians and gangsters and people on drugs. But the Indians are like the stores they've opened, they're not even unique stores. And they're not even like separated. There's like 3 spice markets from different owners all next to each other, competing against each other. They didn't even decide to move 10 meters down the street. Do you know why? Because there's another 3 spice markets down the street all next to each other. You can compete against 2 others, but you can't compete against 5 others. But yeah, it's an eye-opener. I never realised exactly how ghetto it is out here. It's full on. So I've been speaking to my nana, and my nana's Polish. She was in World War II. She was a little kid. So my nana, before she was even 14, was taken from her home. She was in a part of Poland where the Nazis came from one side and the Russians came from the other side. The Russians got there first. So before she was 14, she'd been taken out of her house, thrown in the gulags in Siberia, almost froze to death, almost died of malaria, had diphtheria, became an orphan. Her whole entire family, besides one sister, was killed or died, was taken to Kazakhstan, was starved to within an inch of her life, and then got sent to New Zealand to an orphanage, plus some other shit that I, let's be honest, wasn't listening to. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest with ourselves, people. I wasn't listening to some of it. That was all before she was 14. And I was trying to explain to her, listen, I've quit drinking and I'm doing a 5-minute podcast every single day about it. Every day, without fail, 5 whole minutes. And I've done that for 25 straight days. That's my 25th straight day. I'm not entirely sure what malaria and almost dying and getting your whole family killed feels like, but it's probably not as hard as this podcast has been. 25 5-minute podcasts in a row. Do you know how much content that is? That is 125 minutes of content. Do you know how much good content that is? 8 minutes. 8 minutes of solid gold content. So next time you're bitching and moaning about, World War II, think about the victims here. No, what she went through, she said in Siberia, when she was in the gulags in Siberia, she was going to see her half-sister in the hospital who had broken both her legs, and she was walking back to the camp and she said it was that cold, she started feeling a little bit sleepy and she was a bit tired, so she was like, oh, I might just sit here for a little second and just have a little sleep. And so she sat down in the snow and started sleeping. And the next thing she knew, she woke up and she was in the bunks. So someone had picked her up. It's like, you're in a situation where you're so fucked, you're going for a nap in the snow. And she said when she went down, she felt very good. She felt warm and it was blissful. So I think she was pretty close to dying. So yeah, that's my Nana. I'll tell you more stories about her later. Speaking to Nana, really, like, me quitting drinking really puts things in perspective for her, who's really suffered here. Exactly. Me. Alright, I'll speak to you later. I'm going to sleep.